So after replacing the piston, my question is will it fire? I didn't make a video of me putting back together. Now I will tell you this, I have not fired this up yet. This is the piston that came out of it. Had a little bit of aluminum transfer inside of there. It is possible that there's an air leak on the saw. I did not put the decomp back in. Old and rough looking. 902, I do hear what you're saying about the crank seals. The honest truth is I'm scared to death of putting them in. I've got them right here. Now what I want to do is, this saw seemed to run nicely before. And so my thought is, this is my logic for 902 and everyone else. If the saw starts running funky and starts acting like an air leak, these are going to go in. Till that point, I don't want to mess with it because I've changed one thing, and that is I put a new piston in there. And it has everything to do with time, experience, fear, and all of that. So let's just get down to it. Let's see if this thing fires off. I put probably, I don't know, probably about 1/5 of a tank of fuel in there because, you know, I got to be honest with you, I'm not too confident. I have some plans for tomorrow. I think that those are going to work out nicely. Let's see if I have enough in me after today to get this thing to fire. Now, it's all the fuel's been evacuated here. Oh, wow, one pull, it's brand new. Okay, let me go back down here. Well, I'm really happy it started. I'm so excited. I am excited beyond belief here. I want to run this thing tomorrow. But in order to run it, I need to do the things that I bought. So I've got the dual port muffler. When I ran it originally, I had just stock muffler on it. It's got a tiny little hole, smaller than my pinky. I mean, the hole's probably about this big right here, to be honest with you. That was the exhaust hole before. This muffler has, I think, a slightly larger hole on the side where the stock one was. And then it's got an additional port on the front. So other than that, it is a stock aftermarket muffler. I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little giddy. I was a little concerned. I was afraid it was gonna blow up, to be honest with you. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and put on the new dogs. And the reason why I'm doing this is mostly because the chain catch has been destroyed. That's really honestly the only reason why I'm doing it. And this was as much money as buying a chain catch. Wow, I can't believe it ran. I cannot believe it ran. I'm so excited. And everything that I take off of this saw, I am not going to just like toss. I'm going to hang on to it because this is a nice OEM saw. I'm putting on these aftermarket bits that just don't matter very much, I don't think. One thing I really do like is I like that there's a nut and a bolt on that. If you're around the channel often, you'll know that my 620, when I pulled basically this stud out of the saw, it pulled out all the threads with it on my Echo. That one broke loose a lot easier. I gotta be honest with you, I see some material transfer on that bolt there, and that was right from either the dealership or Echo. I don't know how these saws come, but I'll show you here on the, this is how that came out of the saw case. Does that kind of look like there's some boogers in those threads there? Looks like metallic to me. You know, I like the Echo saw, but I don't appreciate that. I will say that. I'm going to go ahead and take this down most of the way. And then I'll tighten it by hand. There we go. I'm not an impact on reassembly kind of guy. I want to feel it, because if I'm stripping them threads or something, I want to know about it now, not because my tool overpowered it. That's just my thought. I prefer that way of working. Okay, very good. This also gets nuts inside the cover here. Let's go ahead. In order to put these on, you've got to remove these little chain guides here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. All right, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due here. This is an ingenious design. Yeah, it really is. These are easily replaceable. They're cheap, aftermarket or OEM. I love that that's retained in this magnesium side cover. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and throw some Loctite on these right here. This is also more affordable Loctite right here, available on Amazon. It's like a, I don't know, there's a lot of people that buy it. It seems like it has good reviews. And regular Loctite is very, very, very expensive. So I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, I remember this. This stinks. You have this weird little retainer on here. I did it on my, because this is the same setup as my 620 has. I forgot. So West Coast saws, when you buy those spikes for like the 620, and they use a 660 chain catch, they do the same exact deal, and it's this guy right here. This little deal is, what I did on that one is I just shoved it right on the top. I'm going to try it again that way. I did it over like all this leaf litter. Like if I dropped this, it was gone and I don't have extras. Oh, nope, it failed. The whole clip broke. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That didn't happen on my 620. That was a Holes Forma part. The West Coast saw ones comes with the same exact part, so it's not like, you know, and I didn't have any problem with that. This one just might be even a cheaper supplier than Farmer Tech. So I just got to remember that when I remove the clutch cover, that can fall off. So that's not exactly optimal, but hey, it doesn't keep me from running the saw tomorrow. That's what I'm wanting to do. I'm going to someone's house. Super excited about it. There we go. Made it bigger. Hopefully it'll fit now. So the muffler, the aftermarket muffler, and the aftermarket spikes did not fit 100%, just so everybody knows. All right, there we are. That took me as long to put those spikes on as it did for me to put the piston back in, I think. Assuming nothing bad happens, I intend on running that saw tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video loose. I'm excited that saw runs. So cool. I have some filing to do because I'm going, like I said, to another channel tomorrow. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep you posted.